friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. If you are new here, I have content that is kind of all over the place. I like to do recipes, very easy recipes. I am also doing like an urban garden series, and then I'm kind of also doing a little bit of a lifestyle that includes like tiny home, remote living setup situation. So if you're new here, please like and subscribe, and I hope you join my YouTube family and we'll just live life together. So today, I'm so excited. It's supposed to be 70 degrees. I'm wearing shorts today, which for 70 degrees, I guess wearing shorts might be a little silly, but I live in the Pacific Northwest, and whenever this happens, it's like I am spending my day outside. So this morning, I'm actually going to meet my friend and her daughter for some brunch, which is good because I'm starving. It's 9 something. I always wake up early, so having brunch, I'm a breakfast person. I like to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm not really like, let's wait later on and have brunch, but I just did a later run. It'll be fine. I want to show you guys. So today I'm going to bring you along. We're just going to do a bunch of stuff. We're just going to enjoy life together. So, which I think is the best way to do it. Let's just enjoy every moment, even the mundane things. I think I read a quote somewhere like, find beauty in the everyday stuff. And I was like, I don't really know if I could ever find beauty in laundry, but if I could, that'd be a good thing. I'm going to show you my living room right now. We are headed out to our property. We got to get a U-Haul. And so we're like gathering all of our stuff and putting it together. And right now my living room is a mess because we're just like, let's put as much as we can. I mean, we have like big boxes that are still in the garage, but let me show you what my living room looks like. It's not dirty. It's just cluttered from all the stuff that we're putting in the U-Haul. So yeah, you see what I'm working with every morning. I woke up this morning, I was drinking my coffee. I was like, oh, it was like one of those, oh my gosh, my living room's so dirty. But it's not dirty. It's just clutter. All right. This is our stack of stuff. So over here, I have a chair that's broken down. That's going along with the nice little pillow on top. And then, yeah, everything here, I mean, that couch is staying. But all the boxes, like this whole area, that is all going into the tiny home. So, oh yeah, this little guy, Yuri's going to come with us, of course. And then if I turn around, these are like my dry goods that I want to make sure to have in the truck versus in the U-Haul. Mainly, you got to make sure the coffee pot, the paper towels, well, not necessarily the popcorn maker, but I mean, am I right? You can't let this get lost in the back of the U-Haul. This is muy importante. We've been, I think we actually bought the property. I think we closed last July and it's now April 6th. And it really hasn't been that long of a process, but it feels like it's been forever. Like when I think about it, I'm like, Sarah Elizabeth, you're being silly. It really, a year, less than a year to get your tiny home delivered, property, septic, electricity, water. Like that is really fast. We are very fortunate, very blessed. All right. And a few other things that we need to pack in our U-Haul. I have this Ninja Fireside smokeless heat situation. My parents and I bought this for my husband for his birthday for the lake house. We're super excited. I think I've mentioned it a few times. It is very much out in the middle of nowhere. So we pulled out our camping cooler because I'm going to have to prepare meals because it's going to take a few days for everything to get hooked up. So we're going to be doing the whole camping meal situation. And I don't know if I've shown you all. Oh, hi, Vlad. This vintage trunk since we sealed it. It looks really good. We've had it out on the deck all weekend with the lid open, just trying to let it get as much sunshine as it can. Now, I know tomorrow the weather's supposed to turn again, which is fine. And so we will take it back inside. All right, so upstairs in the office, this is where we have all of our seeds. Brian put them all together. I think everything has sprouted except one of his specialty peppers, and actually he's pretty bummed about that because he used all the seeds. Each little pod, he puts 1 to 2 in, and then one shoots up and you trim it. And out of all the starts I'm going to show you, it is amazing. These are just teeny tiny little starts, and they will be like bushes and plants and all the things. So I'm going to show you what he put together. All right. These are little growing stations. Look how cute they are. So if anyone wants to grow your own food at home, you could easily do this with just a balcony and pots and plants, and then start your seeds inside. You save some money, connect with nature. We have cherry tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, sandwich tomatoes, bell pepper mix, bell pepper mix, 2 of them. And then lastly, butter lettuce. These are my little butter lettuce. Aren't they so cute? Now over here, up there is supposed to be the black jalapenos. They haven't showed up. We have some serrano peppers. Those are there. We have some habaneros. We have some poblanos, I believe. Some more habaneros. And lastly, little eggplants. How cute. We also have, I believe, some romaine lettuce, but that's direct sow. So we're just going to directly sow it outside very soon. I'm just so excited. I just love gardening. I didn't used to, which is weird. I think maybe I connected with nature enough to where I'm like, I can appreciate it. Okay, friends, we're at Home Goods. I brought my reusable bag, and I'm actually going to take it in the store this time. I also have my list, and this isn't my Home Goods list. This is my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday list before we leave. One thing, like, I want to make sure to get a few items because, like, if I don't buy it here, then my husband and I will have to, at some point during the week, we're going to take a trip to the nearest big city, which is about an hour away, and I think they have a Walmart there. But I want to get stuff to get us through until then. And I say we because I have the boys with me. I did roll down the windows. I'm only going to be in the store for probably like 20 minutes, unless there's a big line. Anyways, here we are, Home Goods. It's such a beautiful day. I have a sparkling water. I actually could just sit in the car and listen to music, hang out with my dogs, but I'm going to be productive. All right. Wish me luck, guys. All right. I am back from Home Goods. I also stopped by Ace. From Ace, I got Dawn dish soap, some 409 cleaner, and some hand soap. It is Mrs. Meyer's. It is made with olive oil and aloe vera. It's cucumber scent. It smells really good. I've actually never bought Mrs. Meyer's products. I know they're pretty popular, so I'm excited to give it a try. I mean, it smells good. But from Home Goods, I'm really excited. Look how cute this dog bed is. I wasn't sure I loved it at first, but then the more I looked at the other ones, I kept going back to this. It's like a little, like a mint green, I'm going to say a sage green. And it's so cute. Vladimir loves dog beds. I don't know. My dog has a little bit of like anxiety. And so when he has a dog bed, it makes him very happy and he has like a place to go. I also bought a utensil holder. Our counters, so it's a tiny home, so I want to like minimize what I have on the counter, but 2 things that are like non-negotiable is a coffee pot and a utensil holder because we're going to be baking and cooking a lot. And then the next thing I got, if I can get it out, is a throw blanket. It is so pretty. It is also green. I don't think you can perfectly see the green in the camera. It's so pretty. I'm trying to be really careful because I also bought um, premium Greek olives. They're stuffed with, double stuffed with garlic and jalapeno. Anytime I'm at Home Goods or Marshall's, I always look for this because they're way cheaper than in the store. And my husband loves these. So, babe, there you go. Oh, and then last but not least, I bought popcorn. And I don't know if anyone else has gone to Home Goods, but they have these unreal dark chocolate covered almonds. These are so good. They're not like super sugary, like, you know, the milk chocolate almonds you can get from Costco, or even, I know Trader Joe's has like dark chocolate, but they're like really, really thick dark chocolate. This is like the perfect combo of dark chocolate and almond, and I don't know, they're so good. So I got a few. All in all, I'm pretty happy with my little Home Goods haul. Really what I went for was this in the dog bed. And so the fact that I was able to get a throw blanket and some snacks is just kind of a bonus. But anyways, let's go ahead and start this little recipe because I want to get it in the oven so I can get outside because it's beautiful and start working in my garden. So let's go. So I have this out so far. The gluten-free sprouted roll oats. I have 3 bananas that are looking sad. And let's see, we want to use egg, almond milk, vanilla, baking powder, chocolate chips. I'm going to grab them. So I grabbed out my potato masher. I can probably count on one hand the amount of times I've actually made mashed potatoes in my life. We just don't eat a lot of mashed potatoes. I think my husband would if I made it more often. I just don't really love mashed potatoes. I love a good sweet potato, and I love a good sweet potato fries. That's where I draw the line. Goodness. So even though these bananas are kind of dark, they're actually not like super mushy. I'm still going to use them because I know they're just going to continue to get mushy or continue to ripen. Basically, anytime you bake with banana, from what I've noticed, you don't really need to add sugar because banana is just so naturally sweet in itself and it's so delicious. We're just going to go with it. All right. We have our bananas in here. I'm gonna start mashing these bad boys. Bananas are mashed. I'm gonna go ahead and add a 1/4 cup of this ground flaxseed meal from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna do 1 cup of oatmeal, 1 egg, half a teaspoon baking powder, a full teaspoon vanilla. I'm going to do 1 cup of oat milk. That is all she wrote. All right, here we go. Semi-sweet chocolate chips. I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to sprinkle them on top until they make my heart happy. Use my little masher and just kind of push the chocolate chips in. All right. There we go. Let's get it in the oven, and it's going to cook at 350 for about 40 minutes. Now it's time to get outside and get some gardening done. Plus the boys want to get outside. It's just such a beautiful day. We should all be getting outside today. So while I was at Ace, I bought soil, and it's not the soil for like my planters, like my food. I bought some soil for my flowers. As I tend to, and I think I mentioned this before, I do tend to neglect my flowers because it's like I spend so much time gardening my vegetables that I tend to forget that I need to take care of the flowers too if I want them to look nice. And all of my pots all look sad and like they've been neglected, and they each need like a few inches of soil. So today's the day. All right, I just pulled this out of the oven. It smells so good, so chocolatey. It's kind of, when I look at the texture, because it's, you know, mostly oatmeal and banana, it does have some flaxseed meal, but no like flour. The texture looks like it's going to be a little bit chewy, but that's okay. It looks delicious. It smells delicious. It's going to be a perfect sweet treat for the end of, for the, you know, my night. Well, who am I kidding? It's going to be a great sweet treat whenever I want to have a bite of chocolate. Anyways, thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching this vlog. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I do have someone coming with Facebook Marketplace for something I'm selling, so I want to hurry up and be off the camera when they show up. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. I think my next video is going to be out at the property. Our first time being there since September. Was it October? No, I think we haven't been there since September, so we're so excited. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.